Hello everyone and welcome to MX Gaming Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Galaxy X Dreadnaught Cruiser. Now before I begin in my review, I want to first just talk about something that popped up on my Facebook newsfeed. Today, LeVar Burton, who played Geordi LaForge in Star Trek The Next Generation, also is one of the founding members of the TV program on PBS called Reading Rainbow. If you're a kid like me who grew up in the 80s, Reading Rainbow was fairly big, and LeVar Burton hosted it. Now, because of some political fiasco with the Bush administration in No Child Left Behind, that kind of ruined the funding for Reading Rainbow with PBS. What LeVar Burton has done, he's taken the Reading Rainbow and put it into a app in the iStore. I'm not sure about Android, but today they had launched a Kickstarter campaign bringing Reading Rainbow back for every child everywhere. Their pledge was only for $1 million, and for within 35 days. Within 11 hours, they made their goal of $1 million. As I'm looking at it right now, as of 9:15 Eastern Standard Time, they have $2.3 million with 33 days to go. So that is a huge thing. I'm going to be putting a link of the Kickstarter program or Kickstarter site in the description and as an annotation link, so that you guys, if you want or feel that you want to donate, then it's going to be there for you. I know my channel is only very small, maybe 75 subscribers, but if those of you who are watching see this and are passionate about reading, especially for children, you know, where I come from, children are encouraged to read each and every day. So that's our school system, and I don't know about other places. However, this is something that we all need everywhere in the world, and I firmly believe what LeVar Burton is doing with Reading Rainbow is the greatest thing ever. So I encourage you, if you have, you know, like $1 to donate, please do so. So anyways, with that being said, we're going to move on with the review. And like I said, annotation and description or link to the Kickstarter campaign is going to be in the description box as well. So let's move on with the review, and let's go and take a look at the stats. Ooh, that's the one I want. I'm having an issue today. Alright, so here's the Dreadnaught Cruiser. And as we all know, this Dreadnaught Cruiser was featured in the last 2 episodes of Star Trek The Next Generation. I believe the episode was called All Good Things. So this was the alternate future in the TNG's show. Anyways, for now, they did change this in Season 8 with Devblog 54, and they made some minor changes and some big changes. The biggest change, I really think, there was 2 big ones. Saucer separation. You weren't able to do that before. Now you can, and you can also now, and they also included a hangar bay. So they come with Type 8 shuttles, which are kind of meh. So I've changed it up to the Dubain runabouts. So the other improvements, they changed a BOF seating. So the Ensign, it was an Ensign Tactical BOF station, which is now changed to a Universal. So, you know, it makes a little bit of difference if you want to go more science, if you want to have that third engineer, or if you just want to stick with a tactical, then that's fine. But at least they gave you that option. So what they wanted to do with the Galaxy X was they wanted to bring it up to Dreadnaught actual class, whereas it was the first Dreadnaught, so it was pretty tanky when it was first out. But now they've come up with more Dreadnoughts, so they wanted to bring it more in line with that. The other thing is they have the Phaser Lance wide beam. So while the saucer section is separated from the ship, when the saucer actually gets its own Phaser Lance. Your ship, however, gets a wide beam version of it. Excuse me. So, reading here, it says, when the saucer is separated, the Galaxy Dreadnaught's Phaser Lance standard beam becomes a wide attack, like a sawed-off shotgun. Damage is only slightly reduced, but the effect area is much larger. So, it's not that. It's much larger than the beam itself, but and like they do say, it is like a sawed-off shotgun. So. So you could probably get maybe 2 or 3 ships in that field and do some damage. Anyways, now what they've done is you can also get a set bonus. Oh, excuse me. Anyways, so there's a set bonus. So if you have the saucer separation and the antimatter spread console, you get a 2-piece set bonus, and when you have both of them equipped, you can get a plus 20 starship hull plating and plus 20 starship armor reinforcement skills, and then plus 2 to turn rate, so your turn rate will increase a little better. And they also did they finally brought out fleet Galaxy Dreadnoughts as well. I only have the Zen Store one, so that's the one I'm going to be reviewing. I don't even think I have enough fleet credits to buy the fleet version. Anyways, let's dive into the bridge officer seating. So you have a lieutenant tactical, a commander engineering, a lieutenant commander engineering, a lieutenant science, and a ensign universal station. So this is the station that they changed. For consoles, you have 4 engineering, 3 tactical, and 2 science. For weapons, you have 4 in the front and 4 in the back, an a base hull of 40,000, a shield modifier of 1, a base crew of 1,000, base turn rate of 6, impulse modifier of 0.15, and an inertia rating of 25. You get 4 device slots, 1 hangar bay, and because it is still classified as a cruiser, so you're going to get plus 5 to power to all systems. This one can load cannons, and it comes with obviously the spinal lance or phaser lance, which is not a console. Just so you know, it is not a console, so that doesn't take up any console spaces. It does come with a cloaking device as well, so if you want to use the cloaking device, then that's your opinion or your choice. It also comes with only 2 of the cruiser communications array. It comes with the weapon system efficiency and the attract fire. So that's a difference when it comes to the other ones. This one only has 2 out of the 4. You were able to purchase the Dreadnought class for 2,500 Zen, but I'm not sure if you can buy it separately or not anymore, because they did bundle this one with this one in the Exploration Cruiser Retrofit and Refit versions. Now, when you do buy the Refit version, you can get the Venture class skin. So this is the Venture class skin on the Dreadnought, and not to be disrespectful of the old Galaxy class, but the Venture X here looks a lot better in my opinion. It's just much sleeker and whatnot. But and speaking of which, let's get into the design of it. So as you can see, it's very much like the Enterprise D, because that's exactly what it is. Few differences. On the saucer section, you have two things kind of sticking out at the top here. These are the cannons, so that's why it can load cannons. And then at the bottom here, you have this long type gun here. That's the phaser lance right there. And then you have the third warp nacelle here at the top here, and each one have these little bubbles. Maybe they're extra. Maybe they're extra to make extra power to make it maybe go faster than warp 9.9 like this ship can go. So, and then at the bottom you kind of have like little fins here at either end here, but I mean that's pretty much it. There's not much differences between this and the Galaxy, except for just the few minor things that I just mentioned. So now I'm going to move over to the Venture, and these are the only two skins that you can get for the Dreadnaught. You can't use the Celestial or the Envoy type class skins at all with the Dreadnaught. So again, it's like the Venture, and with the same sort of modifications. You have the lance at the bottom and the cannons at the top, and then the third warp nacelle. Not much difference, but the Venture class is much more sleeker than the Galaxy X. Now you can still customize your ship, despite all that what I was saying here. So you have your two templates. You have the Galaxy and the Venture. You can do your windows however you want, and you can do your material. So 1 to 6 here. So I prefer 6 because it's the nice white skin here. Sound a little racist there, but I just think it's more crisp. It's more it brightens everything out compared to a black drop. This brings it out more. So that's what I was trying to say. So you can still customize it. So you can still have the Galaxy X saucer if you want, or you can go with the Venture. So all this stuff here is interchangeable. Now, one thing I noticed, because I was doing this last night. So when you switch to the Galaxy nacelles on a Venture, the third one will still stay as a Venture. Now I wonder if you change the neck. Yeah, so if you change the neck, you'll get the third warp nacelle to change back, or change to the other two. So just food for thought. If you want to change your nacelles and you don't want to change the neck, then they're gonna look a little different, which is I can see that happening. So, but anyways, so yeah, that's minor customizations. Unfortunately, like I said, you can't use the Celestial or the Envoy type skins for it or with it. Although they would be slightly interesting to see what they would do with those type of skins on the Galaxy X. So, and as always, just before we get into the performance, combat and performance, go over the my loadout here. And so let's see here. So as you can see, there's a slight change here. I have the nanite disruptor beam arrays. So last night I got them all. My computer was acting a little funny, so I managed to just get them all purchase them all on the exchange. So they're Mark 11s. They've got the modifiers of accuracy ×2 and critical hit. I believe they're all critical hit. Yeah, I made sure that they're all critical hit or critical damage. So I don't know what the difference is between nanite disruptors and regular disruptors. So for damage, it does 217.7 disruptor damage, 174.2 damage per second. The usual -10 weapon power when firing other weapons, and then to target 2.5% chance -5 all damage resistance and increased shield bleed through by 2% for 15 seconds. So which means these are going to go through shields. They have a higher chance of going through the shields and actually hitting the hull than say Phaser or Tetrion or whatever. So, and then because it's a critical hit, you get plus 2% critical chance, and then because it's accuracy ×2, you get plus 20% accuracy. So there's that. Again, I still have my wide angle quantum torpedo. I'm not confident enough in just having all beam weapons at this point. That's why I like to have the torpedo. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, just go full beam, you know, but my skill set on this character is not where I want it to be, so that's something I'm going to be taking care of a little later on. Again, as you can see, I have my Solanae stuff. I was looking into getting the Mako stuff in the reputation. Now, I don't know if this was maybe a glitch, because like I said, my computer was acting a little funny. So when I was looking at this this description of the Solanae resilient shield, and then when I was looking at the description here, it was exactly the same. So I don't know. Let's see here. So I was thinking of the adapted, but it didn't seem like it was right for me for what I wanted to do on this character. So I was looking at just the regular Mako stuff. Yeah, so this is pretty much the same. This has a higher shield capacity than the Solanae, but the shield regeneration every 6 seconds and the amount that it does is the same. All energy damage to shields by 10%. I think the Solanae does 20%. So when you're hit by directed energy, you gain +2 to all power settings. I think that part might be a little different. So let's take a look here. Status and ship, and here. Oops. Okay, so yeah. So instead of a +2, you get a 1% chance to reflect 33% of that damage back at the attacker, and it can't be triggered for more than one every 2 seconds. So I think the Solanae is better than the Mako at this point in time, so that's why I'm kind of staying with the Solanae stuff right now. I'm not gonna move on to the Mako just yet, or maybe not at all. I don't know for sure. For engineering consoles, again, my neutroniums, I'm working on getting the EC to upgrade these so I get better kinetic damage resistance and energy damage resistance. For consoles, I only have one shield emitter. I think what's going to happen is I'm actually going to go and get a field generator instead. So, and then I have my tactical consoles. I have to upgrade this one. Actually, I have to upgrade them all. And it's interesting. Oh, okay, these are Mark 9s. Do I have Mark 10s? No. Bugger. Alright, so I have to upgrade these. This is going to take a while because I think they're about 2.4 million EC, so that might take me a bit. And then I have just a rare Hanger Dubane runabout. And then this one has a phaser ray, microphoton torpedoes, and tractor beams, so they can hold your enemies and while you can take pot shots at them. So. And then for the universal consoles, I have the antimatter spread, which does I don't know what the PB means, but it's area of effect, placate, confuse, debuff, perception in a 5 kilometer radius. So any enemies within a 5 kilometer radius within has to be, you know, like actual like 4.995 kilometers, not like 5.01 kilometers. Otherwise, it's not going to work, unfortunately. Anyways, does minus 4,850 perception for 12 seconds, plus 1 to confuse for 12 seconds, plus 8 for 12 seconds, and disables area map for 12 seconds. So basically, they would be flying blind if, you know, when they get hit by this. And then I have the saucer separation console. I did not have. I decided not to go with the cloaking device because I don't really use it, so there would be no point in having it, and it was going to just take up a spot or a console spot that I could be using for something else that I could really use it for. So anyways, with the saucer separation, so when it disconnects from the ship, crew capacity is set to 100. Does minus 13% hull HP, plus 10% impulse speed, plus 10 turn rate, plus 10 weapon power, minus 5 shield power, minus 5 auxiliary power, and minus 4.8% shield HP. So it takes things down a little bit, but yeah, I don't know if it's worth it or not. That's usually up to you know, usually up to your personal preference if that's something you want to use it. I'm using it just for this demonstration or this review. So you know, you can make up your own opinions on it if you use it. So, and then again, I've already read over the enhanced structural systems, you know, that you get with the two-piece bonus set here. So, with that all said and done, let's see if we can go and get into some fun here. Now that I'm kind of done the Borg reputation system, I don't want to do Borg stuff, but the problem is I know it so well. Alright. This is 21 seconds for wait time, so hopefully it won't take so long. Let's go take a jog around ESD. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Alright, so we got 2 Dreadnaughts in here. And we got a patrol escort. Oh no, are you kidding me? This happened to me yesterday. I had did my loadout the way I wanted it to be, and it just disappeared on me. Another thing that I changed my buff layout here. So I've opted to change it so that I now don't do area of effect type damages anymore. I do I focus on one enemy at a time and do things that way. So I'm going to do the saucer separation here. So while the saucer separates from your ship, you can still fly around, you can still shoot. It does take kind of like a moment for it to, realize, oh hey, maybe I should start moving. Now this thing also, once you have the antimatter spread console, your saucer section will automatically get it as well, along with the spinal lance. So it will fire the spinal lance just like it just did right there. And do I have all these? Yeah. So it will do things automatically on its own. See there, I don't know why it did that, but alright. I don't. Shot that too soon. Oh no 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 no. No 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 no. No you don't. I really dislike that gateway. Oh oh oh, goodness gracious. Oh dear. That was not a good thing. It's because I'm late. I have to do this. Can I put these here? No. For some reason, I don't know what's going on. I thought it was just my computer last night that was doing it, but I don't think it's my computer. I think there's something going on here. Okay, stop firing at that thing. Oh, I have to bring up the... Oh, man. As you can see, the console has changed as well. Oh, not that. Let's go for that. Trying to do two things at once. I don't multitask very well. That really upsets me. I had this all set out just the way I like it, and Alright, let's do this. There we go. So there was the Spinal Lance Y-beam. There. There we go. Confuse them. There we go. So we're doing really well at this run, despite me having to be destroyed at one point. Where is my saucer section? Oh, I think it's destroyed over there. I really wish that once it gets destroyed, it would come back to you. See, I only have like one crew member left, or 65 or 85 crew members. Oops. Let's increase our damage output for us and everyone else. Alright. So I have everything on a cooldown right now, so I might, well, I can, if I don't destroy him very quickly, I can get my Spinal Lance cannon going. I don't know, might be close with it. Got 30 seconds to go, so I might be able to just get it in there. "15 seconds. Five. There we go. I don't know how much of a chunk that took off, but I'm pretty sure it did a lot more damage than it normally would have. Alright, there we go. Alright, well, despite the fact that I got destroyed once because my quick button thing here was set previously but decided not to be set after I got into the mission here, which I'm very, very upset about. Despite that, I mean, this is, if you're looking for pretty much a tank of a ship, this is probably one of the better ones. The Odyssey is probably a step up because it has 42,000 hull hit points, but this one is not so bad. And I don't know. I would have to compare the chevron separation compared to the saucer separation to see which one is better, which one isn't. But I mean, despite that, I think this one is probably a lot better than the other one. So the Spinal Lance cannon most definitely gives it a plus, and then accompanied with the saucer separation and the anti-spread, you get that extra oomph for protection, so you can be more of a tank as well. So that is everything I think I need to say about this, and as always, thank you for watching, live long and prosper, and we'll see you out there. If you like this video, please give it the old thumbs up. Please post your comments in the comment section below if you'd like me to review a ship. And finally, hit the subscribe button for more upcoming reviews. Thank you.